time we're taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Classics, the September figure, which is Leech. Interesting to note that they have this little Despondos thing right here. So anyway, let's get on to the figure. Now Leech here is a pretty unique figure, both in the original line and the Masters of the Universe Classic line. And that's because his original toy had all these, it was very much all gimmick. His hands and feet and even his mouth were suckers that you could stick to walls and any flat surface, really. Now, I wish I had my vintage Leech to show you. Unfortunately, my mom and I passed along most of my vintage He-Man stuff. So I hope they made some other kid really happy. I mean, that's the thing with the Classics line. You're able to go back and get the figures that you had as a kid. So take a look at the back here. You can see there's a lot of She-Ra and Horde figures on there. And you can see the file card or bio information. So looking at the sculpt is actually very, very spot on to the original figure. He's got this huge head with this mouth full of teeth. This mouth is a little bit less flat than the original figures, but you know, with the way the ears are and the eyes, it's nice, and you can see the Leech-like mouth on the inside there. Very nice. Of course, he's got a member of the Horde, so he has the Horde symbol on his chest and a little Horde armband, and he's got this little shoulder armor there that's attached to the armband as well. Now, unlike his vintage figure, the suckers on his hands and feet are not actual working suction cups. They are just dummied out. But they're very nicely designed to look like that. Very nicely painted too. You can see his toenails, or his nails on the fingers and toes are painted. Very nice job with the paint in general. I really like the metallic paint they use on his belt buckle. Looks to me like he utilizes a lot of new body parts. The whole chest area and lower torso much wider than normal figures. The arms, you know, of course, the arms and legs seem to be reuses, basically, with new hands and feet attached to them. And of course, you have the great head sculpt. Now for articulation, his head goes up and down, left and right, side to side, a nice joint there. His arms do go all the way around, out and in, rotate at the bicep, bend at the elbow, and they rotate and bend at the wrist. He does have a very small amount of ab crunch here, and his waist does turn, but you turn it and it's apparent how wide his waist is, and it does break up the figure slow sculpt a little bit. His legs are nice. They go forward and back. Nice little soft plastic overlay here. It doesn't get in the way too much. They go out and in, bend at the knee, rotate at the boot, and they go forward and back at the ankle, as well as left and right. So you do get a little bit of pivot there. He does come with 2 accessories. He comes with the Horde standard weapon for the Horde members, which are these crossbow weapons, and his clips on to either forearm, like so. The second accessory that he comes with is a little net that he can capture people with, and this is the nod to the original figure because this actually has the working suckers, suction cup thing, so you find a smooth enough surface and you can attach it to there and just pop it by pulling it off. So you can trap your heroic figures with this net, and it's got a nice little Hordak face on there, and a little bit bunchy in this corner. I don't know if that's just mine. Maybe something happened with the mold, or that's the way it was in packaging. Maybe it got scrunched up in there. And see, it is a little bit misshapen. Yeah, and it's neat that it's also in the shape of the Horde symbol when you stretch it out. All in all, a neat figure. And being a fan of the Horde characters, there's only really 2 Horde characters that I'm looking forward to getting eventually. And those would be Mantenna and MOTU. They're the 2 ones that I know the most, because I had their figures. When Mattel comes out with those 2, I'll have satisfied my Horde collection. And anyway, so stay tuned for more Masters of the Universe Classics figures, and until next time, I'll see you.